All right. Um, I want to start this video off by saying this is a dedication to a friend of mine that I see no distinction between family and friendship. It's like me and this person. I'm 35 now, so let's put some context on this. I'm 35. We met around when I was 15 or 16, so that's about 20 years we've been friends, which is an insane thing to think about. Like, let that sink in. And I remember, I'll never forget the first day we met. It was on a basketball court, Quakertown, and he showed up with another mutual friend of ours, which is Charlie Keller. And I remember Barry, who was wearing plaid shorts, which at the time was in style. And I didn't know Charlie. I didn't know Barry, but little did I know that that was going to be somebody I consider family. And there's this video I'm doing right now has been like years in the making. There's so many times I wanted to do this shout out, and you know what, I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad it took till right now to do this, because great things take time, and time says a lot. This is somebody who I can remember. We would have nights. I was homeschooled my whole life, so he went to public school, high school in Quakertown, and we just clicked. You know what I'm saying? Like, the first time we met, we just clicked, and he is an individual who wears and personifies loyalty. Like, that is a badge that he wears on his fucking sleeve. That's who he is. The people he cares about, he shows you that he cares. I'm somebody who, I'm more of an observer. I watch people, I watch their actions, I watch their movements, and people know how I am and how I show my love and my appreciation. It's different. It's very similar, but it's different. But we're not talking about me. We're talking about him. He showed me so many times over the years, just calls, texts, checking in, just how are you doing? And no other friends have even come close to the level of checking in that he has. There was a point, not to put him on blast, but honestly, it's a highlight of who he is as an individual. There was a point where he owed me a decent amount of money, and I'm somebody, I never, hey, where's my money at? Da, da, da. I would rather just let people show me who they are, and it took years to pay back, but it's like, he, over those years, he would reach out to me, but hey, I'm gonna, a little bit at a time. My cat has to be involved in these videos. But he would constantly try to reassure me, and I can appreciate that. And at the end of the day, he paid his debts. Do you know how many people in this world go through life and they'll give up a friendship for money? Easily. which is disturbing to me, but that's a reality, and it's something that I see happen all the time. So it's not a wild thing. It's disturbing to me, but it's not wild. He knows who I am as a person, and I can't speak for him at all. But I would like to think that some part of that plays a role in why it was important to him to, reassure me that he was going to pay me back someday, and he did that. He made good on his promise. It took a long time, but he made good on it. But who he is as an individual is, in the realm of friendships, and anybody who really knows me knows just how much I value friendships. In the realm of friendships, he stands alone. He is a friend who, through thick and thin, has consistently, and the word consistent is I can't emphasize it enough, has consistently, he's been the same stand-up individual this entire time. 20 years. That's who Barry Gerstenberg is. And I'm honored to be a friend of his. Like, he's an amazing human being. He's a great father. I can remember, those conversations that we would have under street lights late at night. And he wanted a family when we were fucking kids. We were in high school, or when I would have been in high school. And honestly, like, it tears me up just thinking about who he is. He is an amazing individual. And prior to me making this video, I told him, tonight is your night, brother. Like, I told her, you're gonna see what I'm talking about when I make this video. But Barry Gerstenberg, I love you, brother. It's like, you are a phenomenal person. And rare people are that's what I consider wealth. When you are surrounded by individuals who are just amazing people, that's it. Like, this is gonna offend some people, but I'm just being honest. When I think of men in relationships, I feel like we're like the CIA. We don't get credit for the things we do, and our acts of service go unacknowledged in relationships. A lot of relationships end because women feel unsatisfied, or like they're not being that they're not being acknowledged or cared for, or it's boring or whatever. And it's like, I can't tell you how much as men we go through relationships with our own struggles and demons, but we just suck it up, and we will stick through until the end. And the reason why I'm referencing that mindset that I have is because the way Barry's his calls and texts are just, hey, what's going on? How are you doing? And just checking in is, I want you, Barry, to know that those, with me specifically, those acts have never gone unacknowledged. I've always appreciated those things. And I wanted to highlight the fact that that's who you are. You're consistent. You're loyal. You're a protector. and you're an overall an upstanding guy. And you're one of the rarest kinds of people that I know. So I want to thank you for your friendship, and like I said, it's an honor to be your friend. And I'm very grateful to have you in my small pocket of people that I consider friends. But you're more than that, you're family. So shout out to you, brother. Like I said, it's your night, man. That's it.